call to action for the middle. Hello, I'm Martin Hash, and I'm a successful polymath and political pundit with the humorous byline, the wisest man in the world. But I'm not being humorous today. It's perhaps the least funny idea I've ever had because it's so important. You people who consider yourselves the middle of the political spectrum, us, we've got to establish a foothold someplace before it's too late and the American dream becomes unrecognizable. I beseech you to help reclaim political power for us, the middle. There are only two political parties, period. Claiming otherwise is wasting valuable time. The Collectivist Left, socialists and Marxists of all kinds, recognized this fact and have seized control of the Democratic Party. They've done it by confusing the language and exploiting the courtesy of everyone else. First they infiltrated our government, then our universities, and now our schools. If we don't fight back, liberty as we know it is over. There's one thing that all societies have in common, that there's more than one of us, which is something that people seem to forget. Societies need an overarching theme that all decisions are based on so that we are all going in the same direction. In America, that's liberty. Liberty. The concept that you make your own decisions and reap the rewards or suffer the consequences of your own actions. As the only liberty nation, I propose our overarching goal should be most liberty to the most people. But there is something equally as important to the American way of life. No class system. Unfortunately, the Republican Party, the party of vested interests, actually applauds the formation of a nouveau aristocracy, the 1%, the exact opposite of a classless society. Essentially, Republicans believe in the most liberty to whoever gets there first. Liberals believe that we must sacrifice some individual liberties so that there is more liberty overall. Since liberty requires opportunity, and opportunity is tied to money, usually increasing liberty comes in the form of redistribution of wealth. Not from those who have it to those who don't, which is what the collectivists want, but from those who have a lot of it to those that would make a great try if they just had the chance. America used to be a lot more like that. But the increasing accumulation of wealth into the hands of the few has limited the opportunity of the many. But reciting a liberal's viewpoint that our fundamental goal of most liberty to the most people isn't what I want to talk about. There really aren't that many JFK-style liberals like me left, and that's the problem. There's a lot of people out there who call themselves the center, who believe in the twin pillars of liberty and no class system, but have no party to advance their beliefs. If you're the middle, then classical liberalism is where you belong, but you have to reclaim one of the two existing parties. The current crop of collectivist Democrats are against liberty, and Republicans, by protecting the status quo, are supporting a class system. Classical Democrats in the past were traditionally both sympathetic to liberty and against the class system. That seems like a natural fit. And the Democratic Party is imploding. So now is the time to act. What can you do to help? First, if you're a man, get involved. The Democratic Party is currently dominated by women. Second, if you're young, get involved. All the active young people in the Democratic Party have been indoctrinated with collectivist ideas. Third, if you're curious, engage online. Get involved in the debate. Contact me, martin@hash.com, or Google me, Martin Hash, and I'll give you some pointers. I'll hook you up. It's time for the middle. to be the majority. Thank you for listening. I'm Martin Hash.